So, Jagex has cooked another delicious update, this time on Slayer, and we are gonna be feasting on some nice buffs and quality of life updates. I'm Lamefoot Pete and let's dive right into it. If you don't agree with some of my takes, let me know in the comments below, as I'm always happy to debate. So we are kicking this off with the block list changes. With this update, instead of having blocked Slayer task tied to our in-game character, each Slayer Master will have their very own block list, so there will be quite a few ways how to optimize. For example, we will be able to optimize Turiel for fast task for faster Slayer points boosts, or Duradel optimized for most XP per hour, and even Konar for the highest chance to get an alchemical hydra. Different Slayer Masters will also have different prices for blocking tasks instead of regular 100 points, with lower Masters having lower price for a task block. And there will also be a new Slayer task block interface where we will also be able to see a chance of getting a Slayer task, or if we are eligible for it in the first place. Next on the list is more points from the early game Slayer Masters. Mashner and Vanaka will have more points per single task and task streaks. To be fair, Slayer points are kinda hard to come by before you get to at least, let's say, Kaeldar or Konar, so this should even out the difference a little bit, because it's not like we are spending a lot of time with Mashner or Vanaka anyways, but it's still a nice buff nonetheless. And we're continuing with reducing the Slayer unlock prices. Bigger and Better is going from 150 to just 50 points. Look. Crawling Hand has a superior variant and you need 5 Slayer to be able to kill it. And I just got 150 points on my Iron Man, and it took me 28 tasks to be able to unlock it just now, and I have 45 Slayer already. Task storage and ring blink is going down from 1000 to 500 and 300 to 115 respectively. Not much to say, because to be honest, I've never used these two unlocks. And the Reptile Freezer and the Slug Soldier price is also reduced to just 10 points. Yeah, these two auto-killing perks were too expensive for its worth in my opinion. Moving on with the new updates about Metal Dragon tasks. Instead of having Bronze, Iron, Steel and other Metal Dragons as a separate tasks, they will be now combined to a single Metal Dragon task. The default quantity should be spanning from 20 to 40 dragons, and we will also be able to extend them roughly up to 150 to 200. Or you can also block all metal dragons in a single task if you feel like it. By the way, if you bought Hope You Myth Me perk, the Slayer points you spent on this will be refunded. Next on the list is the herb drop changes, as some Slayer monsters are dropping noted herbs, namely Eddy Dragons, Basilisk Knights, Fossil Island Wyverns, Lobstrosities, Ancient Zygamites, Lizardman Shamans and Drakes. So instead of noted herbs, which you cannot put into your herb sack, they will instead drop regular grimy herbs, which with the herb sack should save a few spaces in your inventory. And we are also having a new monster attribute called Golem Bane. For us it means the Granite Hammer will have 30% extra damage against monsters with the Golem Bane, and this attribute will be added to gargoyles, including their boss variant Grotesque Guardians, aka Dusk and Dawn, and also their superior variant Marble Gargoyles. So not only the Granite Hammer will be more useful overall, but it might also go up with the price on the Granite Exchange, who knows. Granite Exchange doesn't belong in my area of expertise. There will be also a new way how to obtain the Rune Pouch, which is through the Mage Training Arena in Alcaret. So if you, same as me, suck at PvP or don't want to spend Slayer points on that, Mage Training Arena will be another option. Plus you might get some magic XP along the way. And we have 2 more topics to cover on this block review, but not exactly tied to Slayer, so here goes. Update on the monkey drops for all my collection logging fellas, as the drop rates for House of the Monkey are getting a significant buff. And yes, there will be more ways how to obtain the House of the Monkeys when Varlamore the Final Dawn comes on the 23rd of July, which is next week. And lastly, a few tweaks on the Arceuus spellbook for the Yama slaughtering fellas. The Dark Demon Bane rune cost will be adjusted to 1 soul, 1 chaos and 7 fire runes, and the Great Thrall rune will cost 1 cosmic, 4 soul and 10 fire runes. So that's everything for this block review. All these changes will arrive into the game later this summer, so my guess is on Wednesday 13th of August. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm always up for a discussion, and I'll see you next time. Peace.